Good morning or good evening, whenever you're practicing. But I wanted to do a forearm flow today, so how to work and open up for your dolphin pose and eventually your forearm stand. And different variations, you can go from there. So we'll start in an easy seat. You can cross-legged Sukhasana, close your eyes. Hands to the thighs. Just start to take in your breath in a way that feels more mindful, more aware, more in tune. And establishing that mind-body connection is what makes the practice so incredibly powerful. So aside from the poses, I always say they're just there to teach you something. So for me, forearm balance has been really a journey of perseverance and patience, figuring out in my body how I could connect to my mind and calm the nervous system and find strength and resilience through the practice. Taking a few more deep breaths just as you are. On the inhale, arms sweep the sky. Exhale, twist over to your right. Gaze follows the right shoulder. Inhale, breath. Deeper twist on the exhale. Inhale, back to center. Twist left. Gaze over the left shoulder. Stay nice and tall through the spine, crown of the head. Elongate the inhales and exhales. Inhale, back to center. Hands to Anjali Mudra, setting an intention for your practice. What you'd like to call forward through your movement. Or maybe you're just taking care of your physical body today, and that is beautiful in itself. We'll make our way to a tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Dip the belly, lift the heart, cow sway through your pelvic. Tuck the toes, press the earth away, hollow belly. Dip the belly, lift the heart. Tuck the toes, press the earth away. Really press here, exaggerate the movement, the same action you'll use in your shoulders when we go into our dolphin. Lower belly comes through. Press away. Tuck the toes, hips in the sky, downward dog. Gotta move little Hamlet here. Breath in. Big breath out. Right leg in the sky. Knee to nose, high as you can on that back tippy toe. Maybe the knee comes into the chest. Toward the sky. Right knee, right shoulder. Toward the sky. Right knee, left shoulder, warming up the core, the lower belly. Toward the sky. Step it through. Right arm rises, big open twist. Breath in. Breath out, triangle. Right hand to the earth or your ankle, left arm in the sky. Up and over, reverse. Option to bind that left hand behind the back. Open up the arms, right foot comes in, wide stance, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Spin over toward the left foot, left leg in the sky. High on the back tippy toes, close as you can, knee to nose. Toward the sky. Left knee, left shoulder. Toward the sky. Left knee, right shoulder. Lift it up. Step it through. Left arm lifts, big open twist. Breath in. Breath out. Triangle, left hand to the earth, open up, find expansion. Up and over, reverse. Let that side body breathe. Left foot comes in, arms in the sky. Wide forward fold. Hug that right ankle with both arms. Then the left. And bring it all the way forward. High plank. Halfway lower. Inhale through upward dog, strong legs. Exhale downward. I'm gonna come down to the knees now that you're starting to get warm. Still gotta move Hamlet off the mat here. And find your puppy pose. So your heart doesn't have to touch down, but that intention is there. Extend the arms. You can tuck the tailbone, getting more into the upper back, then release into passive flexibility, and do that a few times. Eventually coming all the way down, maybe in time. Long breaths here. Think of pressing your heart down. One more breath. And bring it through to Sphinx Pose. Use the traction of the elbows to pull the heart forward and through. Roll the shoulders back. Breath in. Breath out. Hollow your belly. Off the earth, tuck the toes, forearm plank. Activate the legs super strong here. Shoulder blades up toward the sky. Hollow belly. Start to walk the feet in, Dolphin Pose. Shifting the weight forward, onto the tippy toes and back, 5 times. Hamlet loves to join. And take a rest, child's pose. You can take embryo, the hands can come back and cup the heels as well. And then we will grab a hold of our blocks. Really important to open the shoulders for your forearm stand. It will help a lot. So bring the elbows to the tops of the blocks. Bring the hands together in prayer and just start to open up. Let the heart melt down, close your eyes, breathe into that upper back, shoulder area. It's one of my absolute favorite shoulder openers. If you're really tight in your thoracic spine, do this a few times a week, at least 5 to 10 breaths. You can do it after work to relieve some tension. One more breath. Slowly start to come out. We'll keep the blocks. Now bring it up to a pyramid pose. So you can have the blocks on the highest setting. You can flex the right foot's in front, and then bring it back. You really want to work toward a flat back here. Just pulse it forward and back, so the hamstrings will also help for your lift off into your forearm stand. It might be a little more targeted than your typical flow that you would do. That often helps you get the most out of each pose. Switch left leg forward, just pulse forward and back, flex the heel. Hammies back. Nice. And slowly put the blocks aside. Find your downward dog, a little bit of flow, and then we'll work toward our forearms. Right leg lifts. Step it through. High crescent, rise up. Right arm back, left arm forward, water wheel. Right hand back thigh, left arm in the sky. Open up, warrior two. Up and over, reverse, right leg goes long. Warrior two. Right toes in. Warrior two, other direction. Up and over, reverse. Lengthen out the left leg. Warrior two. Hands to the earth. Left leg kicks tall. He really wants to be in the practice today. Step it through, high crescent, rise up. Twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Left hand back, right arm in the sky. Warrior two. Up and over. Warrior two. Hands meet in prayer and center. Gotta work around him here. Warrior two. Hands to earth, high plank. Down to forearms, dolphin pose. We'll do 10 dolphin push-ups, forward, back, forward, back. Do them as you count. Warming up those shoulders. There we go. Now we'll actually work on walking the feet in. And you'll lift one leg at a time. So ideally it ends up more of a lift than a jump, but it will be a little bit of a jump at first. Just try to take as much momentum out of it as possible. Bring your hands to the mat, big lion pause. Wrap your hands around your elbows. This is your strong foundation. Try not to let the hands creep in. Really keep them solid here. Then you'll walk the feet in, lift one leg, and try taking a little baby hop. Shift your weight forward first. Find that sweet spot. Legs come together, squeeze, breathe. Try to come down with the other leg. Slow, controlled landing. So give that a try, couple on each leg. And really think of leaning those shoulders forward. So a lot of times I see students in class and they're really far back, a little bit scared of bringing the shoulders forward, which I totally get. Fear is definitely a big factor here. So that's what we're moving through. That's the intention, the whole purpose behind it is learning how to trust yourself. So you can set up again. Find that forward lean. Little hop. If you feel good here, you can start to play. You can open the legs. You can work on straddling down. Different options to play with. I'm here for you the whole way. So if today is not the day, we'll get it together over time. So once you've tried that a few times, I want it to be more of a lean. So same intention, but you're taking the momentum out of it and leaning forward into it. So you pick up that leg with your hip flexor and your core. Option to tuck down. You're fighting less momentum here, so this should be more accessible. So give that a try. And we'll meet eventually in a child's pose. Try both sides, don't neglect your bad leg. I did that for a long time and it did not serve me. Created a bit of an imbalance in my spine, so one side's a lot stronger. But now I'm aware of it and I'm working on it, but we'll save you that step. Now you can take one more, working on that lean. See, it's a lot lighter when you lift up that way. And you can tuck down, work on gaze dropping if that's where you're at too. And child's pose. So this was a very express version. I usually do this toward the end of class, but just so you can start to work on it. And we'll take a left side pigeon just to start to wind down. Maybe your pup will join you. It's very cuddly today. One more breath. Start to rise up, drop into that left hip, right leg comes around, right hand roots, left arm in the sky, twist. And extend the right leg forward for your pigeon, sink on down. Three big breaths. Soften the jaw. Ideally, you'll add this in at the end of a practice as well, once you're really warm. But again, like I said, if you want to work on just this pose specifically, dolphin push-ups, holding your dolphin as many breaths as you can, it's great weight. And we'll bring it down, never skipping Shavasana. Even when I home practice, it is an absolute priority. Bring your feet together, knees go wide, Supta Baddha Konasana, recline, gentle pose. Bring the hands to the pelvic bowl, really grounding energy here. Just take a moment of gratitude for the body and the breath that allowed you this movement to take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, physically. And take at least 5 minutes here if you can in your Shavasana. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or evening. From my heart to yours, namaste.